Hello creatives and outdoor lovers! Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today is a special one. I will be unpacking my new plein air supplies that I got for my birthday, including U.Go Pochade Box that I've been excited to try. After unpacking, I will take you with me on a little plein air adventure and we're gonna test things out together, and at the end I'm gonna share with you my final thoughts. So let's dive in. And if you like art and outdoors, you're in the right place. Here on my channel I share my plein air adventures and also some studio paintings. So if this sounds interesting for you, consider subscribing or checking my other videos. Okay, let's get into it. That's quite a stack, but one item there is very large, so it's taking like 50% of space. Okay, let's start simple. First thing I got here is Mule watercolor book. It's cold press. This one has 60 pages, so I got 2 of them, and I really enjoy Mule sketchbooks. Pretty simple sketchbook. I'm not sure if you can see that. Has some nice texture. It's hardcover, so I'm not worried about bending it or spilling. I like hardcover sketchbooks for plein air more than softcover. So I'm pretty happy about these. Next, I got this must-have set of Princeton Neptune watercolor brushes, which I think is so popular among the artists. I've been wanting to try it out. And also, all my watercolor brushes are quite long. Like in comparison, this is the watercolor brush I like to paint with. In comparison to Princeton brushes, look how much longer it is. I'm really excited to try these out. And they look quite pretty. They feel really nice to the touch. So next item is specifically for plein air painting. It's a portable painter classic. So we're gonna look at. Oh, it even has a little brush. Here we go. Basically, that's how it works. You can set it up on the ground or anywhere you want. Very lightweight, and it has 12 little half pans here. I think this is gonna be so beneficial for me because I sometimes paint just sitting somewhere on the ground, on the rock, and also sometimes I go for long hikes and I do not want to take my tripod with me or anything extra, so this setup is gonna work so great. I cannot wait to try it out. Though I didn't expect to get this present, so I do need to figure out what colors I want to use for that. I really want to customize it. So nice. Okay, next I'm gonna show you the most exciting thing I got. And this is U.Go Plein Air Pochade Box. I hope I pronounce it right. It's the smallest one, I think, that they have. It's 6 by 8 and it's ultra lightweight and made out of Baltic birchwood, stainless steel, and aluminum. I also got their original tripod, which have a nice tripod anyways. Okay, let's take a look at this. It's so tiny. My gosh. This package have been sitting on my desk for almost a week, and I really held myself from opening it because I did want to film it. I'm like, I just want to take a look. Ooh, it's so hard to open. Okay. Oh, nice. So it can go fully flat. It can open fully, which is really nice. So you can basically set it under any angle you want. This is really nice. So far the quality looks good. It looks good. It smells really good. I really like the smell of wood. And I didn't get any extra trays. I know you can buy extra tray to go here, but I didn't. I want to try it as is, and then if I'll decide that I do need an extra tray, I'll just get it. Also, I got this plastic palette. I think it's just extra that can go in here. So it already has this one. So far, I like how it looks and how it feels, but we should give it a good test. Oh my gosh, really excited. So, and the last thing I got for also plein air is this Gorilla Painter double palette cup. These are so tiny. I hope I will get used to them because I like having a larger amount of water. I wasn't sure about this item here and if it's gonna work for me. I was originally planning to use it with Pochade Box. I looked at some reviews and figured out that the side over here is still too thick to clip this thing over here. So I think I'm gonna play around with it. Maybe I will return it back, but I have some ideas. So this is basically what I got, and I'm so excited because I do really want to play around with my plein air setup. I will be definitely sharing in the future how the things will go for me. If you like painting outdoors, please share in the comments below what kind of setup you have and what's your favorite. And now let's drive to the mountains for a little plein air adventure and also to test this new Pochade Box. Hello there and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to another plein air outing. I'm gonna be testing my Pochade plein air box. I'm really excited about this, so let's go and set up our plein air and see how it goes. Let's also take a walk together through this gorgeous forest. It's just so beautiful here today. I'm looking for a nice spot to set up my plein air. This time I don't want to go all the way up to the river because it is quite cold over there and also very, very humid. I'll find a good spot right here in the forest, away from the wind and all of that. Oh, wow. Wow, this is quite a dangerous path, I would say. It's definitely the most beautiful time in the middle of October, and it's not gonna last too long. So that's why I'm here. And that's why I'm filming it, because I want to be able to circle back and look at these beautiful views. Okay, I think I found a good spot. The sun is setting down quite quickly, so I'm gonna do it as fast as possible today. Let me show you really quick how my setup is gonna look like. So everything's basically staying the same. I just have a box, also the tripod. Yeah, the tripod over here. It's quite a nice tripod. I already tested it at home. But today also I will have my gouache instead of watercolors. I'm gonna have different sketchbook actually, the one that fits the best in this box. I hope my camera will last just fine because it is quite cold. Some water. This time I'm not gonna go to the river because it's quite a loop over here to get to the water. So today we're gonna just stick with regular water, not the fancy one from the river. I'm sorry. So this Pochade box has this mount already attached, but you can take it off anytime you want. This is how it looks like inside. Now I'm just gonna put my sketchbook over here, just like so. Also, I tried at home and figured that if you have bigger sketchbook, it disbalances you quite a bit. Like it will do this, you see? So be aware of that. The tripod is actually quite nice. I happen to have this really nice big stump to help me with filming. Okay. Let's see how tall it is if I put it on maximum length. So it's about this tall. I am pretty tall, so this is looking really nice. And also you can move the legs up and down. I need to practice a little bit more with this setup. Also it turns all around, and also this part has a knob so you can turn it any direction you want. Okay, so that's basically it. And it's a little bit too high for me. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. I will put my water bottle over here, and my palette goes over here, and my towel goes right here. And usually I'm holding the palette in my hands, so I still have this mixing space. In the future, I'm definitely gonna get the bucket that I can attach here at the bottom rather than here, because that's a mistake. That's not how you're supposed to do this, but it is what it is right now. So that's how it looks like currently. I know it's not perfect, but I'm just testing things out. Here is what I see right now. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, seems like I'm all set. Okay, while my first layer is trying to dry up, I'm gonna go look at the river really quick. And I really hope that gouache will behave better than my watercolors did last time. like my experience, but it's really cold. I think I'm gonna come home and talk about my experience rather than freezing over here. And because I cannot put the words together right now, I really want some hot tea. Hey guys, I'm back to my studio and I want to talk a little bit more about this experience that I had with my new plein air easel. You probably just watched me painting outside using U.Go Pochade Box. My first thought, it's very nice size. It just fits nicely in my backpack and it's easy to carry. The only thing that I will have to purchase a bucket with a handle because the one I have for my plein air outings does not have a handle, unfortunately. I don't want it to sit on top. I feel like it might just fall down. Next, I would order a side tray that they sell separately. It's fairly cheap. And I do like having extra room for brushes, I would say. You know, it might work for you just fine. You might be just fine without that extra tray. But for myself, I really want to have it. The next thing is the tripod. Tripod is quite heavy, and that's a bummer. I expected the tripod to be a little bit more lightweight, but I also understand that plein air tripod needs to be pretty sturdy. Also, it's really good quality. It's just for me, it's a little bit too heavy, though I cannot compare it to anything else besides the tripod I got with my Canon camera a long time ago. And I did hear some other artists purchasing different tripods, just cheaper ones. So these are main things I wanted to mention. I'm very pleased with plein air setup, honestly. If you have the same plein air easel, please share in the comments below how was your experience with it, because I just got it and I do need to go with it a couple more times and test it more. And I'm gonna be sharing with you that in the future, of course, because I like filming my plein air adventures and I'm planning on taking it with me everywhere. The other thing I wanted to mention, really appreciate that this Pochade Box has the option of tilting it all the way up or keeping it a little bit more flat. So you have an option there, which is nice. I would say I feel really happy so far with the first time experience with something like this easel. I'm just at the point of time where I want to try new stuff and figure out the best for myself. I feel like every artist is so different. Everyone has their preferences. Listening to anyone's opinion is really hard because you never know how it's gonna work out for you specifically. And I'm really up to trying different things and sharing my thoughts. Of course, I want you to share your experience if you paint outside, and we can learn from each other. We can see different opinions on things. So feel free to comment below your thoughts about plein air setup you like, or any of your experience with plein air easels, because I do want to try some other options out of there. So next time I'm gonna go painting outside, I'm hoping to have a tray, an extra side tray, and I'm gonna see if it makes any sense for me. And honestly, it's not that expensive to think about it too much. I just don't quite understand why they sell it separately, because I feel like they could have just included it in the original setup. Okay, I think I will let you watch me finish this painting, and I hope you will stick around and go for some more plein air adventures with me. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!